hidden deep in the driest desert on Earth, Decepticon Brawl waited for a new Decepticon leader to emerge. Through the Autobots' search for him, they never even came close to finding him. They enraged him that he was forced to hide in defeat. Now that Megatron has returned, he's ready to do battle again, and determined this time to destroy as many Autobots as he can.
Deep Desert Brawl.
From Revenge of the Fallen, welcome to the show.
Brawl for all! Yes, guys. So I happen to have this in front of me, so there it is. The instructions, you won't be seeing those again. Alright, and let's take a look at the packaging.
It's been a while since we've done a Revenge of the Fallen.
That is true, it has been, yeah, this is a movie line toy. We're still slowly but slowly collecting different movie line toys, except for Bumblebee and Revenge of the Fallen, because both of those are garbage and we've already pretty much collected as much as we're going to, unless Rise of the Beast comes out with something that's not stupid, which, you know, I mean, knock on wood, right? You never know. Alright, so anyway, we have Decepticon Brawl, who is a Decepticon. I said Decepticon Brawl, didn't I? It's the Department of Redundancy Department. Deep Desert Brawl. Oy. Okay, so his intelligence is 3. His speed is 3. His skill is 3. His rank is a 5. Endurance is 9. Courage is 9. Fire Blast is 9. Strength is 8. So he's an idiot with a big gun. All right.
He has the intelligence of a brick.
So his face sculpt looks like Brain from Pinky the Brain, but clearly we can see that the Brain would have an intelligence of, like, on a scale of 1 to 10 of like 15. But this guy has an intelligence of 3.
He has the intelligence of a brick.
Rotating turrets, projectile launching cannon. Lovely.
Now, the arm did kind of snap on this during first transformation, so we have to be a bit careful with it.
True. So here is the turret that rotates this top part only, and I guess it doesn't do 360. It keeps getting caught on something. What are you getting caught on? I don't know what he gets caught on. You can rotate the giant cannon too. It just looks really derpy if you do that.
Oh, so he has a missile inside of his tank.
It's not meant to do that. Yeah, so here's the missile. Is this it?
Yeah.
This is the missile. Yay.
It just fired back at me.
As a tank, I think it looks pretty good. Very aggressive styling. He has sort of this sandcomber thing. These two sandcomber things in front, which you can level down, so like this. So you can sweep for, I would assume, mines or something like that. I think the idea is that these would extend out farther though, because if you blow up a mine with these things here,
you would still blow up part of the tank.
You're probably gonna flip the tank. But it looks like it's some sort of comber thing, these front things, because they do have articulation to them. Desert camo. It looks pretty good as a tank, I think. I think he looks, yeah, I mean,
fabulous.
Yeah,
shall we see the pink?
He's solid.
See the brain?
Got the Decepticon.
A really dumb brain.
His face sculpt for the movies is just hideous. Like, it bothers me. I don't think Leo cares, but it drives me crazy. So I'm like, why did they just, like, look, Michael Bay hit him with the ugly stick. That's all I can say.
They hit Ratchet with the ugly stick.
Oh, Ratchet was okay.
Alright, so shall we get to the...
Well, actually, you're right. Ratchet, I keep confusing it with that, right? Yeah, Ratchet was kind of ugly too. Not as ugly as this guy.
Alright, shall we get into the robot?
Sure.
Starting with folding out the tape like a magazine.
Nice.
You're going to want to angle these sandcomber things. See what's going to be coming. Now, the arm that snapped was the tank.
Yeah, it was the barrel arm.
Gun thing, yeah. But you want to take out the other arm first on the transformation in.
Yeah.
So he has a predator claw.
So the smaller arm goes in second when you're going into tank mode, and it comes out first when you're going into robot mode. Just have to keep the order correct or it won't transform correctly. This one we just have to be super delicate with.
More delicate than Cliff Jumper. You straight up broke during the review, if you remember.
No, that was before. That was, so, okay. Here's a little story, which has nothing to do with this figure. So,
Yeah, we have the arms
I'm
out
just going to
now.
tell it real quick. Hang on a second. So, guys, if you look at the Cliff Jumper from the first movie transformation, Leo was really, he liked the mechanism that had the spring-loaded mechanism that would do like part of the transformation itself. And he did that a number of times. That particular figure, though, after so many times, got locked in place. And unfortunately, that was, you guys saw it in the video. We tried to use graphite and everything else to unstick it. No dice. No dice.
You just
All right, so his arms are unfolded. Let's continue on from here.
Alright, so get the tank tread part folded into the leg. Split the legs unintentionally. Fold his head sculpt out and put these treads up. Now for the feet, we want to put the oil tanks up.
He does roll, right? I didn't check that.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And then you want to flip these feet out.
Does he roll with the tank treads, or is it like little wheels?
Little wheels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright, so then you got to turn this around, then move this up. So that...
Because his arms are part of the backpack. That's an interesting design, actually. It's a choice.
Choice, alright. And then you want to kind of just flip this around. You really need to be delicate with this one.
Yeah. There you go. You got it.
So he tabs in like such. The other arm you can just do that all willy-nilly because that one isn't broken.
Well, I mean, you know, you can be delicate when you like this one is probably, because it's so janky how he transforms it, you probably would be better off just being delicate with him anyway. There's a lot of weird articulations to this guy.
And you're going to want to basically just kind of...
And what's the rule of articulation? The more articulation a joint has, the less strength. All right. Pinky, I got a plan for tonight. What you gonna do, boss? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. We're gonna take over the world.
He's just gonna overthrow Megatron.
Yeah, so I can't look at him as anything but the brain now. Like, I am forever ruined now, and I did it to myself. And now, sorry to anybody out there if I've ruined it for you as well. So you can see he's got these claws. He does have hands here.
He does have predator claws.
Can you put you probably put a 5mm weapon in here,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So you could probably put a weapon in here and have him hold it. Clearly, you probably don't need to though, because he's got
a predator claw.
He's got these missiles that theoretically he could see. If you twist these around, you can have him with the battery of missiles up here as well. He's got this, of course, the cannon right there. Very aggressive styling on the feet. Okay, so robot mood. It looks very clunky to me.
He has a jetpack.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his black. Yeah. Well, actually, the turret though will spin, so you could have him shoot at stuff in the air. Yeah, you could.
Jetpack joyride.
Yeah, that would. Okay, so as very clunky. This is a very clunky robot figure. He's not bad though. He seems like he's pretty stable. There's nowhere else for all this stuff to go though, so it's like, how hard can you criticize him? He can't. Oh, you can kind of do the transformer dance. Very little articulation though in the knees. Like look, he can't. This is as far as he can step forward. This is it right here. There is not any foot articulation. He's clearly not meant for dynamic action poses. That much seems pretty certain. So we do have a ball joint here along with the it's stuck to a ratchet joint that is very stiff. The hands are molded in. I got this ball joint here for the shoulders. Same thing on the other side. You can, you know, twist it around so it's pointed at stuff. You can do that.
That reminds me of like Starscream or Megatron firing TFP.
Yeah, robot mode. I think he's just kind of okay. Clearly, this is meant to be. Definitely, the tank was definitely what they had focused on when they
Shall we get back
did that
into the
figure.
tank then?
If you would like to, sure.
Alrighty then. So, first things first. Let's straighten out his sand grinder things. So now they're just directly knives.
Beauty. Yeah, you could, like, if he ran chest first into somebody, I suppose you could stick him with those.
Very carefully.
And then he's gonna have to pull him off his chest again.
Very carefully. We want to remove the arms.
So this one is from 2009. This figure was, I think, one of the first wave of the movie toys.
Just accordion out the back.
We got a new out of the box, and there's a lot of stiffness to the joints here.
No arms.
Yeah, it's such a weird, like, it's a funky transformation.
Now you're gonna want to flip down the treads.
I would even go so far as to call it kind of jank.
And you're gonna get it. The head's just gonna fold back in.
Okay. Gonna put the brain to bed.
Tonk.
Hey, brain.
He's a tonk. So then you're gonna want to just kind of bring back out the whole.
They call it advanced transformation, which is really silly because it isn't. Like, it's fairly straightforward, I think.
Yeah.
I do want to look at it back in vehicle mode though when you get done at one thing that I forgot to do in the close-up, so.
Oil tanks and such. Just flip this tank around. Now this is the first arm that needs to go in.
Just have to remember the brown part has to be on the outside. The darker brown part. Yep, there you go.
Alright, so then you're gonna want to just flip the turret up.
Spin the cannon around.
And like get it into place. Now for this one, you're just gonna want to get the predator claws in between his hands, which would hurt.
Attack himself, yeah.
And you're going to want to do the exact same little song and dance we did for the other arm.
So, do you like Brawl as a character, or is it just because it's a tank?
He's a tank.
It's a cool tank, yeah, okay.
Literally just that. Alright, so, yeah, I was doing that kind of wrong. Once we got this brown part.
Yeah, the dark brown has to go on the outside. If you remember that, guys, you'll be fine. And then the smaller one goes in second. Beauty, beauty, beauty. It all tucks in really nicely, though, I will say that.
And then, of course, just get these things to put back up.
Missile launchers, yeah. Oh, it's a Kiwi missile, too. That's cool. All right. So, guys, I just want to... All right, so let's see. What do I want to look at? Oh yeah, here's the little wheels right here. You guys can see the wheels. These are molded treads. You don't actually see a lot of treads that work. Most of the time, this is what it is just these wheels.
That happens on a lot of tank toys besides Transformers.
It does, yeah. I mean, Megatron, you can actually do the treads in the leader class Combiner Wars, but that's like one of the few. And that's, I think, just because he's big and bulky enough to have it work. But yeah, I mean, as far as vehicle mode, very cool. He's a good-looking tank, very aggressively looking. Oh, there it is.
Mad Max tank.
Well, I mean, desert camo. It's a very aggressive styling. Like, look, he's got missiles. He's got the double cannons on top. He's got the huge barrel underneath, and yeah, it's gnarly looking. It's like tank mode. I think is pretty good. Robot mode is, it's not meant to be displayed in robot mode, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that robot mode is really supposed to be a thing for Brawn, but...
Brawn.
They definitely are spending a lot more... Oh yeah, Brawl. God, yeah, I wish they wouldn't... You know what? Transformers, why did you name them so close? To confuse me on purpose, I'm sure that's it, because I'm not smart enough to figure it out. But yes, Brawl. Brawl for all. Not Brawn. What is Brawn's an Autobot, huh?
Yeah.
Brawl, Deep Desert Brawl. Jeez. Okay. But yeah, I mean, as far as vehicle mode, he's really good. Like most of the movie line toys for the big movies.
Missile launchers if you want even more of an aggressive styling.
Yeah, that's cool. Leo was really excited when we saw this in a collectible shop.
Which is why we decided to get it.
Which is indeed. So guys, there it is.
You can also like, if you want side barrels.
Side barrels, oh yeah. So
I think that looks a bit aesthetically better than just having them
Yeah. I mean, you can do whatever you want with that, and there's a lot of different poses that you can get for that guy, for sure.
Or you can just have him non-deployed.
Yeah, lots of options.
Non-deployed being this.
Oh yeah. Does it say what?
I think it's Deluxe.
I just want to see what it says here. Oh, they call it a projectile launching cannon and rotating turrets, but they don't actually have separate names for the guns. They don't say what size they are.
He's a Deluxe.
No, I did it like usually with cannons you call it like a 75 millimeter or whatever.
I'm just stating this figure's class.
Maybe that's supposed to be a 60 millimeter. Yeah, it is a deluxe class. That's right. It is, in fact, it is deluxe class. Yeah, that part.
Now we cut to the nature show, where a tank giraffe eats sun leaves.
Yeah, look, you could fire up at the air. Though that actually is kind of cool. You could extend like that. There are certain missile launchers, by the way, that extend just like that. But this is meant to be more of a tank and not a missile launcher. So, and it is.
This one reminds me a bit of the Hunt for the Decepticons missile launcher thing.
Yeah, kind of, huh?
I forget
his
his name. I forget his name.
Yeah, I don't remember either. You're right, that does kind of remind me of that. This Deep Desert Brawl from Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe class, which hopefully you guys enjoyed our look at. If you did, please give us the old thumbs up, guys. Hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so already, guys.
And
if there is the blue notification bell and comments available and you care to use those, please feel free to do that.
And here's our selling feature. We have a community tab. It has former Twitter exclusive stuff migrating over there, display shots, channel stuff, and more stuff.
Yeah, channel updates.
You can go see all the juicy details over there. You don't even need to leave the website.
That's right, channel updates and rants and all kinds of stuff.
Goodies.
Is exactly right. So, guys, we actually do post up to our community tab. Not everybody does. We are one of the channels that does, so check it out if you're interested. Kind of an extended, it's an extension. It's an extension, especially with Twitter going down the drain. This is 2008, dude. It's a 2008 toy. Whoa, crazy.
That came out like a year before the movie did.
Huh, that's interesting, because yeah, I thought Revenge was also 2009. But anyway, guys, nice. So there it is, guys.
He has an anti-aircraft tank.
He kind of does, yeah. One last look.
A very aggressive anti-aircraft tank.
Well, the AA guns are super aggressive things on their own, yeah. But there it is, guys. Last look at Deep Desert Brawl.
From ROTF.
From, yes, Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe class, and we will see you all next time.
Now the legendary tank giraffe migrates over to go eat more leaves in a different tree.
Bye-bye.